Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, WrestleMania 38 Saturday night is over. What a long marathon it was. 2 nights, they gotta shorten these guys. You gotta shorten them. The fact that your pre-show starts at 5, a 2-hour pre-show with no matches, and then your show runs 4 hours till 11. Okay, it's Saturday night, that's cool, I'm cool staying up till 11 o'clock, plus, midnight, whatever. But tomorrow night's Sunday night. People have to work on Monday. So, it's just like, this is too much for 7 matches. Now, were they good matches? Yeah. Did we have the huge surprise of Cody Rhodes? Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was expected. Everyone knew it was going to happen. When Seth Rollins keeps tweeting out pictures of other people, gifts of other people, we knew it was Cody at that point too. You just basically told us it was Cody Rhodes. But that's fine. You know what? I was all good with that. Alright, announced attendance, 77,899. We had 101,000 in this building 4 years ago. So I don't understand or 5 years, whatever it's been now. I don't understand. I know I've seen some pictures of some stuff that was corned off, and I don't think part of the upper bowl was filled, but okay. Alright, 7 matches. They were good. Honestly, everything was 3-star or above. There was 2 4-star matches in my opinion. The main event, I'm fine with that. Obviously we scrubbed the tag match that we were supposed to have. I was kind of looking forward to New Day versus Ridge Holland and Sheamus. But hey, I guess we'll do it on Raw, maybe? Question mark? But, we'll see. Alright, let's run down these 7 matches and a few things to say about them. So the first match, we had the SmackDown Tag Titles on the line. We had champions the Usos, part of the Bloodline, with Roman Reigns versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs. Now, I guess there were some things going on where people thought Shinsuke and Boogs was going to win this, but Boogs got hurt. I had seen something online where Dave Meltzer tweeted out possible torn whatever muscle in his leg, hamstring or something, but yeah, he was pretty hurt. He screwed his knee up, it looked like. So we'll see where that goes, if it's officially what the injury is. But yeah, if they were supposed to win and we had to change it that quick, that's crazy. But yeah, we'll see where that injury goes. I hate seeing anybody get hurt, but Usos retaining their titles. I give it 3 stars. Pretty good match. Next up, we had Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. This wasn't a WrestleMania match. It was just kind of a match. The Happy Corbin gimmick can go. I'm sorry. Baron Corbin can go too. I'm sorry. He's just not good. McIntyre's freaking awesome, but the bright spot of this match was when this match was over, he had a sword and he literally cut the ropes. Top 2 ropes. And it was weird, it almost cut the bottom rope, but it's like, it hit it and bounced up a little bit. I'm like, that was random. But the fact he just cut the ropes, I'm like, that's crazy. But McIntyre got the victory there, 3-star, so we had a little delay. The next up, we had the Mysterios versus Logan Paul and The Miz. Whatever, Logan Paul's brother was on the pre-show. I watched a little bit of it. I couldn't anymore. It was trash. But yeah, when Logan Paul first got tagged in, he had that little back and forth move thing. He did the splits, and then Mysterio went to kick him. Mysterio's foot was right here, and Logan Paul went like that. I'm like, dude didn't even kick you, and you're freaking. I'm like, oh Lord, he didn't even take a kick there. And then the way the match ended, when they had Logan Paul on the ropes for the 619, he tagged the Miz. Miz wasn't standing in his corner. Proper tag rules are you're supposed to hold the tag rope and be in your corner, not standing on the outside on the ground and tag him and tag in to get it. I'm like, come on. At least follow the freaking rules here, guys. Miz got in, tagged in. Skull crushing finale on Rey. 1, 2, 3. He pins Rey Mysterio. it was a match. It was, it was there. It was intriguing. I gave it 3-star. Next up, we had the Raw Women's title. We had Bianca Belaire versus Becky Lynch. It's a really freaking good match. They started a lot of false finishes, and I do like false finishes, but this is a bit much at one point. The fact that freaking Becky did that kick off the top rope, rolling kick off the top rope, it was kind of a weird ass transition there into the kick. Then Bianca, the fact that they almost tried to end it like they did at SummerSlam. It was like move, done, 1, 2, 3. I'm like, what the hell? And then when Bianca kicked out, the fans erupted over it. I'm like, okay, at least we're gonna have a match here. Turned into a really, really freaking good match. Bianca Belaire, you new Raw Women's Champion. I gave it 4. I've seen some stuff online, 4.25, 4.5. Hey, that's awesome. I was about 4 on it. Next up, we had Seth Rollins versus his mystery opponent. We all kind of knew it was going to be the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. But the fact he came out as the American Nightmare, dressed as, he literally walked off AEW TV, and that's exactly his gimmick, his ring attire, everything. I'm fine with that. You know what? Professional wrestling is what it is. People go Attitude Era. People went back and forth all the time. WWE, WCW. This is the first one really to leave. Anybody go AEW to be WWE full time. I'm good with it, because this is not the same Cody Rhodes that left WWE 7 years ago. This Cody's been in New Japan. This Cody's been in Ring of Honor. This Cody helped make AEW. This Cody produced freaking All In, and then got to AEW. This is the main event Cody Rhodes. This is not the Intercontinental Champion Cody Rhodes. What I want to see them do, they need to do it right. If you want any hopes of MJF or somebody else coming in a few years, you've got to do this right. And doing this right basically means next WrestleMania, he's wrestling for a main title. You have to. But yeah, 3 crossroads at the end. Cody getting the victory. I give it 4 as well. Great match. SmackDown Women's title. Kind of a weird spot for it. I'm like, they're going to tag as the main event? We had Ronda Rousey challenging Charlotte Flair. Again, a really good match. Ronda's so green in the ring as wrestling, but Charlotte's so good. Charlotte had her in figure 8 at one point. Ronda got out of it. It was kind of a hold for hold kind of deal, trying to get the submission hold. The end of it was kind of weird to me. When Charlotte got the pinfall, it was kind of a weird way to get it, end it. It's like, that's the end of it. But yeah, it was pretty good, I thought. Charlotte got the victory, retaining her title. I'm assuming they're going to have some type, because at one point, Ronda was, the key referee counted 1, 2, 3, but Charlotte's leg was on the rope. Okay. And then Ronda went to try to put a freaking hold on her, on Charlotte, pushed Charlotte. Charlotte speared the ref. Well, she grabs the rear naked choke. Immediately, Charlotte's tapping. Referee was laying down, facing the other direction. Ronda realized it, got up, got the referee, and then that's when Charlotte hit the move, put in 1, 2, 3, and got the victory. I'm assuming WrestleMania Backlash, some type of no DQ or something between these two. But they'll definitely carry this on. Charlotte getting the victory, I give it 3.5. And then the Kevin Owens show. That was freaking awesome. I loved it. Kevin Owens just trashing Texas, and then Stone Cold coming out, getting his 4-wheeler, driving around the ring, getting in the ring, just kind of, and Kevin Owens going, technically, I kind of lied to you. I actually wanted the match. They made a no-holds-barred match, Kevin Owens versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. So in the last year, we've had CM Punk return for AEW, and we've had a match with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Really? 19 years since he was at WrestleMania? His last match at WrestleMania? Or last match? That's freaking nuts. It was a no-hold-bar, it was a fight, but it was freaking good. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I'm like, it's going to be stupid. It ended up not being stupid at all. Stone Cold obviously got the victory. They fought throughout the arena. up on the stage. I give it 3 1/4. I'd be almost 3.5. It was good, no holds barred fight. And Stone Cold celebrating with his beer line in the ring. That was kind of cool. Overall, it's a fun night. I enjoyed watching the show. Night 2, I'll be hanging out with the Pulse family doing the thing. I was gonna go tonight, but I got watching Mania and another show at the same time, so I'm gonna do all that. But tomorrow night, I'll be hanging with the Pulse family, so the review may not get up pretty quick. See how Monday goes. Maybe get first thing Monday morning, possibly. We'll see. But yeah, overall, fun night 1 for WrestleMania Saturday night. They announced, obviously, next year in Las Vegas, SoFi Stadium, April 1st and 2nd. So they already announced 2 nights. Obviously, the Collective will be there as well. Still watching those shows. Obviously, the reviews are up from a lot of the ones I've watched already. Make sure you check them all out. I still got like 3 or 4 shows to watch, part of the Collective. Get that done, get those reviews up, and then get a best of everything. But yeah, lots of wrestling. It's been a fun 3 days so far. 1 more day to go. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content.